Hi, I'm Jake with Integrated Loyalty Systems. I had the pleasure today of speaking with the trustees and the executives at Kansas Hospital Association. And I think if I were a trustee, what I would take away from this conference, for those of you who haven't made it, is we all have a role in this. You can't advocate for nurses and doctors to do this. We have to do something too. I like to say it has to go from the boardroom to the billboard to the exam room to the break room. That's alignment. And so what can you do? Well, first of all, if you look around your boardroom and you're sitting in your boardroom, you're going, do you know where you are? I mean, literally know where you are. There are some old history pictures of what we used to look like. Is our mission and vision on the walls? Or could it be any room like this room in a hotel? So the first thing is let's be intentional. Let's be intentional. Let's wear name tags ourselves as board members or as trustees. Let's be seen picking up trash from the parking lot to the front door, from the front door to the boardroom. And let's let our boardroom speak. As a matter of fact, what's it named? It should be named after a legacy employee. Maybe that's a way we honor longevity or people who have dedicated their lives. Is there a nurse who's recently retired? Or at least name it after Louis Pasteur or Florence Nightingale, someone who has made healthcare dynamic. But what a great honor it would be for a board member if we name the boardroom after them. As a matter of fact, don't just name it the Joe Blow room. I mean, at least have Joe Blow's name or photograph on the wall as well. A couple other things you can do. We have this thing in healthcare we call human business human. For every interaction, we have to enter it on the human first. Now, some of you board members, you run businesses or you're just nice people, so you say hi to everybody, but you have to be intentional. So before you kick off your meeting, start with celebrations. What's the human of the meeting? Folks, we got a big agenda. We got a lot of business to get to. Now, time out. Does anybody have anything to celebrate? Does anybody know of anything in the community, in your personal life, or anything in the hospital that we should celebrate? Let's take a minute or two to enter on the human. If we want nurses and doctors to do this at the bedside or the exam room table, then we need to do it. We need to model in the boardroom. Secondly, when you do your business, care out loud. Caring out loud is narrating the business that we're talking about in a language everybody can understand. Folks, we're going to talk about DRGs and RVUs. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's ideally the length of stay for a patient and the FTEs. You're explaining it in a language that non-healthcare people will understand. The last thing is exit on the human. So for every meeting that starts on the human with celebrations, do your agenda. Hopefully you don't run out of time on your agenda. And exit on the human. Appreciations. You know what? You all are giving your personal time. You all are dedicated to the success of this community hospital, probably the #1 employer in the county. Thank you for your time. These now become stories that permeate in the community. These board members, you, trustees, will go out and say how things are changing in the boardroom. When things are changing in the boardroom, things will change in the hallways. Don't ever get on the elevator and pull out your iPhone. Greet someone with eye contact and smile. Escort when possible. So just because you're a board member doesn't mean you're not a representative of the organization. I think you can do it. I know you can. And if you want other ideas or stories, just give me a call. I'm sure the website will be there. Good luck.